Hi, lovely family. Welcome to your favorite cooking channel, Cooking with Alba. Today, we're going to do something special, and this is specially dedicated to my Angwamo food lovers. This is a special twist to Angwamo. The kids will love, the family will love. It's my special sausage beef Angwamo recipe. So I just give it a little twist. My ingredients are simple. I'm just going to need some onion, bell pepper. Of course, I'm going to use the beef. You can use the varied types, and then you have the sausage. So I have some eggs, which I have a bit of chopped and diced bell pepper and onion to make it smell good as well. Then I have rice, which are the main ingredients. Some coconut oil, any other oil you want works. Water, avocado pear to serve it on the side, and some onion, pepper, and tomatoes for my pepper, and of course some salt to taste. So usually what I do first is just to blend the pepper sauce in. That is going, then I just put it aside, and I know that I'm done with that one. So that one there, I just put it into the blender. Then you don't really blend it too, it's too smooth, else you don't have the vibe in there. Then the pear to, obviously, avocado pear, you're going to cut it and then dice it nicely for it to be able to serve with it. Typically your angwamo always goes with some pear, some eggs, and proteins of your preference. And usually we use the cured meat or the beef, or tolo beef. The beef, they have the different types in there, whether I want to use jawari or any of them. So you just do that on the side as well. So what I begin by doing is, once I'm done prepping those, I just go to the fire. My oil goes to my pan. Then I fry the eggs because, mind you, I'm going to do everything in the saucepan. I'm just trying to reduce my cleaning afterwards and save my time as well. So I fry the egg first, and because this is quite a number of eggs altogether, you need to drag it alongside to get the other excesses down so that it all cooks beautifully. And Ghanaians, we like our omelets very, very brown in there. So you fry it to the color or the texture you want, and then that is okay. The most important thing is cooked to your preferred type. And I just put that one to aside. Then I just pour all the accoutrement into the pan. So a little bit of extra oil to help the sausage fry up as well. You also want to fry the beef a little bit so that the oils come out a little bit, and the onions you want to also kind of melt in there. And one trick to having good smelling angwamo is also adding the bell pepper. It does the trick. So once you cook this and your sausage is browned, that means that fairly enough it's cooked. You can even eat sausage raw, but then the best is that you cook it. And once you add that color, you make it that brown thing. It also looks nicer when you do the angwamo. It doesn't look pale in there. So you want to braise your rice in the oil and then get it to be well toasty a bit before you add in the water. So at this point, you realize that the beef has shrunk a bit because the oils have gone into the pan and added to it. And the sausage too, because I diced it, what I did was I diced it into four. So you cut it into four, then you take it off, and then you just dice it on the side. So that makes it slender for you to use as well. And once that is all looking beautiful, you then add in your water. When your rice is well braised, you see that it turns kind of white in there. So when you see the grains looking white, then it goes in. So when you're done, you can just check for your salt, and then you add in a little bit of salt. Your salt quantity would be dependent on the quantity of beef you are using and how salty the beef is. And then if your beef is not overly oily, you can add a little oil more just to make it look good, because it's about oil rice. If you do angwamo and there's no oil, then it's not angwamo. Then instead of using your rubber to cover up, you can just use your napkin, reduce your heat, and then let it cook beautifully by itself. This one, you don't really need to be stirring. Once you give it a good heat and it cooks by itself, and you stir, it's done. You just stir once and you're virtually done preparing it. So this is one simple way to go about your angwamo, the one that the kids will love. So yeah, I can just taste and make sure that your salt is also okay for you. If it's good, then you are good to go. And because I didn't stir all those much, I got my kanzo perfect, because angwamo so dear. The kanzo near the pan is the base of the angwamo, the part which is crispy. That's the part which is also nice to eat. So I just mixed it all up at this juncture, and then we are virtually done. So you realize the rice was well cooked. You could see from the greens in the, I got my kanzu, which is the base part, the crunchy base part. I also have my beef, which has cooked perfectly, and you can see all the beef of it, like the angwa and one if you then the beauty is that your green pepper, you don't really see it big because of how cute I diced it in. So if you have kids who are picky with vegetables, they won't even see it. So when I was done, I just served. This one is just a feast before my loved ones, a table before my loved ones. So I have the angamu, then I have the fried egg, the pepper, the pear, and some sardines. I don't make enough, please, I beg you. But then you just serve it like this, and then you just serve yourself. You see, serve yourself. So if you did like this video, do well to subscribe, do well to like, do well to follow us, and then keep the comments in the comment section. We'll do well to reply all your questions within 24 hours as well. Thank you, and lots of love for my team and I. See you in the next video. Mwah.